Hello. Thought instead of a tutorial tonight, I would just give you some tips if you're a new creative. If you're an old seasoned Grizzly veteran like me, you might not need to hear this, but if you're just coming out of uni, which I'm sure a lot of you are, or finished a training course of some description, I just got a few little bits and bobs that kind of I've picked up along the way and that people have helped me to learn as I went in my creative journey. So Okay, so speaking specifically to the guys finishing their training courses now, last May or June, whenever it finished up, and the finishing up at the third year. So basically, university, any training course, it's designed to sell you a dream. It is a business designed to make money, and you are the customer. And of course, there are obviously some businesses that can pick and choose their customers. Same with the universities. So, as you are sold a dream, it's their job to sell you the dream. It's the job of their marketing department to sell you that dream. It's up to you to make it come true. The course won't do that for you. You have to still put in the legwork, and there's no real rest involved. Obviously, there is, but in terms of actually getting on it, you're really gonna have to work hard and get out there and knock on doors and make it happen for you because. You can't rely on hope marketing. You have to actually really be proactive and get out there and get it done. So that's one piece of advice I'd give to any graduates out there. Work for free if you have to, and get the experience that you need. And I know nowadays it's all a little bit, it feels a bit unfair to have to do that. But back in my day, it was a done thing, and you're already setting yourself apart from 99% of the candidates by actually getting it out there and getting shit done off your own back. So yeah. What else have I written down this morning when I was feeling inspired? The university you can go to a good university, you can go to a bad university. Ultimately, once you're into the workforce, it doesn't matter. Once you've got your name established with whatever agencies you can get in with, or your freelance career established. You'll get your ball rolling, and hopefully you'll keep it rolling. So that's one thing to consider. It's good to get into your good university like Ravensbourne, London College of Printing, or LCC, as it's called these days, or St Martin's. But it'll give you a head start in your career. It really will. But once you're going, you're going. So that's pretty cool. But do you actually need to go to university in the first place? Well, no, I don't think so. It will help you a lot. Well, it can help you a lot if the lecturers have contacts and stuff like that. But you can learn everything you need to do a creative job pretty much online. It's worth paying for a decent training course, I would add. There used to be one called, there's a company called Escape Studios. They're still going, but they've turned into a degree program now, which I'm quite disappointed by. They're a VFX course in Shepherd's Bush in London, and I was going to apply, but my mate ended up applying. He's done pretty well for himself in the VFX industry to this day. So yeah, you don't need to go to university, or but it is worth getting some formal training. If you can do it all off your own back, from YouTube courses, more power to you. It's difficult though. It's a little bit harder than going to uni, but it'll save you a lot of money in the long run. So it's a cost benefit analysis you need to really ask yourself. And if you're serious about it, you'll crack on anyway, no matter what. So yeah, and nowadays, there's so much information online. It's just kind of knowing what's the good information and what's the bad information. That's mainly the point of a university course. So yeah, what do we got next? We have So you've kind of done your course and you're getting out there, obviously. Where are we going? Be humble. Remember to be humble. Okay, so basically when you started your university course or your training course, you knew nothing. And now you know next to nothing. So yeah, don't go thinking you're hot shit. And you might well be. I'm not, I don't know. But it's worth, even if you are hot shit, keep it yourself. Be humble, let your work do the talking. And nobody likes an arrogant idiot, especially when you're a junior level, or even creative director level now. Nobody likes an arrogant twat, to be quite honest. Cool. So next on the stage. Okay, so this is kind of like moving forward into when you've kind of got established. If you've decided you want to walk the path like The Witcher. A practitioner, so you're a lifelong learner. You have to be. You're never going to stop learning. That's one thing for damn certain. You're either going to be learning about, improving your craft, or you're going to be learning new skills to enhance and augment your craft, or you're going to be learning how to run a business. you're always going to be learning. If you're of that mindset that you finished and you're creative anyway and you're getting on it, you are going to be lifelong learning. So don't think when it's done, and you're just going to get a job or you're going to get, go out there and work. It's just lifelong learning, and that's the way it is. If you don't like it, tough. Your client's success is your success. There's no way around that either. If you were working for your clients and they're doing badly, that's partially on you. If not all on you, to be fair. They might be running good business and you might be bad at marketing. If they're doing well, that's also on you. So basically like you got to treat it like a job if you're freelance, and if you have a job, you got to treat your clients like you're working for them. And obviously you'll have support if you work in an agency, especially the bigger ones. Well, you should do anyway, if you're any good. So yeah, and also the next thing I would like to talk to you about is your mental health as a creative. Now, I know a lot of jobs are stressful. I mean, if you're a secret international super agent is an incredibly stressful job, I would imagine. Way more stressful than being a creative, a graphic designer or a VFX artist or a 3D guy or whatever. But that's not to say it's not a stressful job. It's stressful in different ways, You're not watching people die, or you're not going to kill someone given the wrong drug, like if you were a nurse or something like that. But it's stressful because it's your ego taking a hit all the time, and that's where spirituality comes in. And I think that's probably the most important thing to bear in mind. Is creativity is an intertwinement of spirituality and ego. There's no getting away from an ego, and even if you're like this guru, you got an ego. Everyone's got a sense of self. You need it to survive. But sometimes you need to take your ego out of the equation, and that's a really tricky thing. I would think. Not me. I'm brilliant at it anyway. I'm joking, of course. It's very important to kind of maintain a mindful practice, or be mindful, be grateful, meditate. Do what you can to kind of look at your work objectively and not get sucked into thinking you're again, like, don't get sucked into thinking you're hot shit, because it's your reputation at the end of the day is what defines your kind of whether or not you're going to get the next gig. And it's really important to just kind of be aware, be self-aware. Just because one client's telling you you're amazing doesn't mean the next client is going to think the same thing. They might have different ideas. And, always basically be in a state of zen, be in a state of flow. That's what you need to be. Always be ready for the next round of feedback. And you will get it. And it might take your ego down a notch or two. And there's nothing wrong with that. You need it. Okay? When you're getting shit feedback, or if you're getting a stressful time, just tell yourself, I needed this. Because, you don't grow without growing pains. And so that's basically it. So, I think that's my little list covered now. I hope you found this useful. I'm going to put in the title, obviously it's aimed at just kind of newer creatives and junior creatives, and if you're a grizzly old veteran, don't worry about it, you've been there, done that, been through the mangle. I hope you found this little chat useful. I know it's not a tutorial, but I figured I might diversify my content output just because it's something different. Always appreciate a like and subscribe if you have managed to get this far. Namaste, God bless you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.